praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahushai Ba'asham HaBrakakadash. Double honors to our apostle elders, which rule great millstone while, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure to the end. Shalom wa abab abal. Alright, so you can see on the screen it says U.S. News, DoorDash driver kidnapped and assaulted by man while attempting delivery at Tampa Hotel. Alright? And this one grabbed my attention because sometimes when I'm short on cash, I'll jump on DoorDash. Alright? And it made me think about the scriptures, because the scriptures are prophecy, and the prophecies are signs of the times. And we're in the time of the love of many waxing cold. It says, police in Tampa arrested a man accused of kidnapping and sexually battering a DoorDash driver while the woman attempted to make a delivery at a Residence Inn hotel. Alright? So the Lord has created spirits for vengeance. And there's actually men walking on this earth that were created to put other people to death. Alright? Just like Jeffrey Dahmer. Alright? Charles Manson. They're weapons in the Lord's hand. And what's he going to do? He's going to kill the 2/3 of the nation of Israel because of their disobedience. The Israelite are the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. And I can tell you firsthand, there's a lot of Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian women door dashing, trying to make ends meet because they don't need a man. And they're going to find themselves in a jam just like this woman did. But she ain't even a woman. A woman is supposed to be serving a man, or her husband. Alright? So where was this woman's husband? See, I'm married, and to tame the flesh, you marry in this world. It's better to be married than to burn in the flesh, because you'll go off, you'll take another man's wife, you'll do wicked shit if you let your desires take control of you, just like this man did. This man let his desires get the best of him, which we all know it's all preordained. It's all by the will of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Who could resist the will of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai? But my point is, women, the word woman, title woman, means to serve a man. And a woman is to serve her husband, and that man is to be the one that took her virginity. Alright? And I guarantee you this woman that was assaulted was no virgin. Alright? This is a judgment from the Lord. Alright? It tells you that in 2nd Esdras 16 that rape is a judgment on women. 2nd Esdras 16. It's about 33. It says, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. And why will they mourn? Because they have no male, leadership in their life, being a husband or even a groom that they're, engaged to. Because they're going to be tossed. Alright, we're going into a time called Jacob's trouble. Alright, and the thing that the world told the women, the devil, the so-called white man, which rules the world today, that's why the world is in a wicked ass state. He told the woman that she could be like man. She could be better than man. She don't need a man. So now she's about to become what they call a victim in this world, because she don't have a man. All right. It says the virgin shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. So what's going to happen with these women when their husbands are destroyed in war? And their husbands shall perish. Their husbands shall perish of famine. Let me show you what's going to happen to these women in this time of war. Because we're in a time of war. Alright, we're not in a time of peace. And women weren't built for war. Alright? Men were built for war. It says in Zechariah 14, verse 2, for I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle. Alright? So you're going to have a war in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which they're going to gather all kinds of troops, which a lot of men and women will be drafted to go die over there by fire. And then you got the ones that will be in America, which America is going to be turned into a lake of fire by nuclear missiles. Alright? As you see, the allies of America are abandoning America, and what it's going to lead to is the nuclear destruction of America after they make that mandate worldwide of the MOTB, the implantable microchip, which they're going to make mandatory for buying and selling. Alright? It says, and this city shall be taken by what? Foreign troops. Okay? I saw a report from the Common Sense Show, which there's a lot of military chatter amongst the families of these military, of the United States military men and women. And they've been saying that they're expecting an invasion. Alright? They're telling their family members to prepare for an invasion from the BRICS countries. Alright? As America is drawn into a war into the Middle East, they're going to actually, the troops of other nations are going to invade America, which I honestly believe they're already here. Alright? Working and living like sleeper cells. Alright? It says, and the houses rifled, so they're going to go into your houses to put you in FEMA camps, and they're going to kick your door in, break the windows, look for your stashed cash, you know, eat your food, drink your liquor, and then guess what comes next? And the women ravish. They're going to fuck your wife. They're going to rape your women. Alright? That's the judgment on women. Rape is a judgment on women. Alright? It says, and half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Talking about the elect. Alright? So this woman caught judgment just doing her day job. Alright? And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. And you got to remember, when there's prey and predator, the weaker vessel is the prey. Women are not equal to men. Women are to be subject to their husband. But if you act like you don't need a man, or you could be with all kinds of different men, the Lord is going to judge you by men. And those men are going to be able to do what they want with you and put you to death in the judgment of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. And I'm talking to men and women. Alright, it just happened to be this article talking about women, you know, that the Spirit jumped upon me to think about this scripture right here. It says in Matthew 24, this is the Messiah prophesying of the last days. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Alright, so that word wax, if you ever heard of a woman getting her hair waxed, alright, that's equivalent of that, of removal. So it says, love of many shall be removed cold. Like, literally, there ain't no love, motherfucker. All right? And this is an example of that. No fucks were given when this dude was in this hotel. You don't think there's cameras in there? You don't think this man even thought, man, somebody can see me take this chick? But see, they're not thinking. Men have went out of their wits over these women, and they have destroyed men. Women have destroyed men. So the Lord has to destroy these women with men. And he's going to have a whole bunch of drugged up, GMO'd men coming into America from foreign countries, right? Not even speaking a lick of English, ready to do harm to men and women, starting with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the undesired of the nations, the Israelites. This is the judgment that was prophesied for thousands of years for this whore, America, Babylon the Great, who are to be destroyed. All praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham Ha-Rakah-Kudash. Double honors unto our apostles and elders, which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom, Ba, Abba, Ball.